Okay, long story. Long story. I diagnosed ADHD, borderline personality, long running history of mental health disorders, the general anxiety, depression, PTSD after domestic violence relationship, and then I had a car accident, and then my mum passed away. And this happened pretty closely together. So it stacks. PTSD stacks. BPD, borderline because of traumatic childhood, and ADHD, which is like pretty new. Just, I thought I might get like all the letters of the alphabet. But since being diagnosed, because I got diagnosed after I had my daughter, it was really hard, and it still is very hard to find a relatable channel, people, group, or community on platforms that I relate to in my journey with mental health and parenting. Not having my mum and being quiet in like from a rural town, it's kind of hard to like find people to relate to. So I'm filling my void. My void is being able to see someone talk raw and honest about parenting and motherhood, because it is so effing hard regardless of diagnoses. It is such a hard thing, and you are relearning and relearning yourself. And I feel like I need to find a raw space to just talk about all the crap that happens in the day. The funny things, the hard things. I think that that's something that I'm struggling to find as well. Even locally, I joined mothers groups when my daughter was like born, and it was comparison, and it was what each person's kid was up to in milestones, and nobody ever walked in there and said, I've had a shit night and I have not slept. Everybody had something to say of how it's going for them, and it made me feel so secluded. Shit as a mum, let's be honest. So yeah, I think I'm going to fill that void. I have wrote some notes down because I was literally just laying in bed and I was like gonna fall asleep, and then my freaking brain was like, you know what, let's make a video and let's put it on YouTube, and we will just like talk about all the crap that I want to talk about for so long. I think I was watching a video and the person was talking about how they want to make a change in their life that means something like that. And I feel like I'm a bit stagnant at the moment. So I wrote a little list. I hope you can hear me because I don't know what to do with this thing. If I put it here, it gets lost. So yeah, pretty much here filling the void, finding something relatable, parenting struggles. I think that needs to be spoken about more. And like mental health and mental health diagnosis, what that kind of means. Like, I want to speak about my journey, but I really want to hear about other people and what they've also been through. Oh, I'm pregnant as well. I'm 12 weeks pregnant, and what a shit show the first 12 weeks have been. I'm pretty sure. So I'm medicated still. I'm medicated for my ADHD. My psychiatrist and my psychologist and my doctor have all agreed, don't come off it because it's not a good idea. And it's like, I don't think my partner just called and I actually forget what I was talking about. I don't think my medication's working, which kind of makes sense now. So he said I'm on the highest dose that he can give me. I'm on Vyvanse, lamotrigine, escitalopram, which I've always been on. Lamotrigine I'm on, which is for mood stabilization, and impulse control, which is not doing anything. Like, it's not doing any. Sorry. The Vyvanse, great, love it. I'm on 70 mils of that, and I also have dexamphetamine, like quick release, 5 mils to take of an afternoon, 10 mils, like he said, max probably. And he has suggested I go on Ritalin and another one after pregnancy to see if they work, because my mind is still absolutely buggered. I cannot. My brain is like, I'm so tired of my brain. I'm like drowning in thoughts and I can't get anything organized, and it's quite frustrating, and I'm smiling because I've tried everything. I've tried so many different tools, apps and books and sticky notes all over the house to set myself into like a reminder routines. It's just not going to work. Anyway, I'm pregnant. I'm 12 weeks pregnant. And I thought it would be such an interesting like experiment or thing to film this, put myself out there, fill the void that I'm not like seeing on any sort of like social media platform, of an honest, raw account of parenting, neurodivergent parenting, and parenting with just mental health struggles, and someone actually telling you like how hard it is, because there is nothing more heartbreaking than scrolling on your feed and seeing people flourishing and you're like, wait, what? I honestly don't remember. Like, sometimes I forget when I washed my hair, and like, I'm keeping us afloat. Meal planning, shit. My daughter probably thinks she's living in the best life because I cannot be bothered arguing with her about eating healthy every day. So sometimes if I'm eating chocolate, she's eating chocolate. And I'm pregnant, so we know how that is going. And I think that it's okay to be real and honest about this, because when I was pregnant with my firstborn, I was inundated with how things should be. And I thought that if I couldn't change, I would ruin my kid. And my kid's fine. And I'm about to have another one. So I think it'd be good to start this journey. Also, let me just read and see if I like missed any other dot points. Yep. Nope, it's all there. So this is like a little bit of a get to know what I'm going to be doing on here, and I will do another video, whatever the hell I'm going to make this into. I don't know if you want to listen to me in the car. Probably not. But I'll probably put it on YouTube anyway. And then I'll do a little bit of a get to know me, because I think it would be nice to get a bit of an idea of where I'm coming from. And then I think it's just good to have a little sit down. So if you want to watch someone rant and rave to you for about 10 minutes a day, maybe more, who has no clear path because she doesn't have one in life, so she's not going to have one here either. Someone that might complain, probably not, probably make a joke out of things as much as I can. I live next to an airport, by the way. And yeah, someone that just wants to watch me struggle and tell you that that is normal and that's okay, then please follow along. It's just going to get crazier from here because I am 12 weeks pregnant with a toddler and a plethora of mental health issues. So join the shit show.